Hello everyone. Today we'll explore how SQL Alchemy simplifies database management in Flask applications. So to know what is SQL Alchemy, SQL Alchemy is useful for Flask applications because it provides an object relational mapping or also known as ORM system, allowing developers to interact with databases using Python classes instead of raw SQL. So SQL Alchemy also offers built-in query optimization, session management, and security features like preventing SQL injection. So Flask SQL Alchemy further simplifies database integration, making it easy to define models, manage relationships, and handle migrations. So to know how to apply it, let's get started. So I have here my VS Code which has empty empty folder named laboratory 1. So let's make first the templates folder for our HTML files and the Python file. So first thing first, let's make some virtual environment for this project. So to run a virtual environment or to create a virtual environment, you just command python -m bnb with the name of our virtual environment. So the VS Code notice the new environment, just click yes. Okay. So since we have already have the virtual environment, let's activate this virtual environment. Since I since the virtual environment already activated, let's check all the libraries installed. Okay, so there's no installed. First thing first, we must install our pip install Flask library to run our Flask applications. Next, let's also install our pip install Flask SQL Alchemy. Okay. For the next install, we must install the hashing, Flask hashing, for encrypting our data during making a database. Okay, so here, let's check our libraries. Okay, we already have the Flask SQL Alchemy, the Flask library, and also the Flask hashing. So to start this application, we must make a Python app file which has render template and this. So first, let's make our HTML file, which is called index HTML. So test for making database. So what we are going today is we make a database file using the Flask application. So to make this application, we must get the syntax. So since we have already the library of the SQL Alchemy, we must first import import our Flask file. So Flask SQL Alchemy import SQL Alchemy. Next is we must import the original SQL Alchemy to get the data types that we need or that we use in our database. So since it is test, we must only use integer and string. Next is since we are using declarative database for this database making, we also import the SQL import, I mean, so that URL declarative base, also the map and the map column. So below, we already have our app, app equals plus. So we're now config the secret key to make it to make it to encrypt this file for the other applications. So app.config, then make this secret key uh, we call it do not expose. Next is we must config also the Alchemy database URI. So app.config, so SQL Alchemy database URI. And the use of this is to make the database in your own path, in the exact path of your Python file. So to get the own path is you must type SQLite, SQLite, then 3 slash and the name of our database. So first database .db. So that's it. The next we must config is the app config, which is the track modification. Application. Is still track modification and make it true. Now, since SQL Alchemy has the declarative base or method which is used to make a table for our databases. So to make a declarative basis, we must make first a class function that name base, then declarative base, then return it as. So through this, we make the base as a declarative base to make common or a structured base in our database. So next is we must declare our database, which is named DB variable, and put it our SQL Alchemy, the model class base. Model class. Then call the function base. Then also DB that init app. Then put it inside the app. Now, to make a table or entity in our database, we must now call class. So, which is this is called map. We call class for making a table since we used a map in our declarative basis or the SQL Alchemy ORM. Because map and map column are used for type of models, or it is defined as Python classes that inherit from DB model. So each class represents a table in our databases. And this its attributes is to map to it attributes used map and map column to make a hint for better ORM support. So here we must type class, then the name of our table, or I mean entity. So what will make username? Let's make username. Then put it our DB model. So here we make our unique ID is user ID. User ID. Then we make this map. So since we have ID, we must data type it as integer. So we must use int. So to instruct our declarative base or the ORM SQL Alchemy is map and map column. Then we are now modifying the information of this attribute. So since it is a primary key, use it primary key then true. Also auto increment since it is our primary key. And most importantly, its unique is true. So what are below in our user ID? So since it is user ID, it is commonly has a username and password, and also a yeah, username, first name, and last name, and mostly the password. So in the username, we have first name, then map str. Since we use it as string, last name, map also string, then username. We also map this as string, and most importantly, the password of the username. Password, not string. So we have also modified it. So in username, to make its uniqueness, we must modify it. So we use map column, then its uniqueness is true. So that every username must not be the same. So it must be unique for each data. So yeah. So below, that's it. I think we're all done. So now we're gonna run this application. So try to run. Then to make a run, since we already done computing our or inputted our, I mean, mm, so since we already done computing or coding our first application, so to create this, we must save, then run in our terminal. So Python clear, let's clear first, then Python app.py. Okay, there's an error. What happened? Okay, guys, just a second. SQLite. I think that's it. Okay, so the error is solved. So since we run our up plus application, it instantly create a new folder for our directed path for our database. So the name of the folder is automatically instance. So to make a database, so must clear this first. So clear. So now we must call the Python ideally to make our database. So to first we're gonna input is from the name of our Python file, import the Flask name, which is also app, then press I mean also import the database variable which we imported our model class of our SQL Alchemy. So since we use DB variable, then we must insert it. Next is we type with app that app context. We must call a function db that create all. So that's it. We already have created our first database. So as you can see, it has a key since it's a primary for our user ID. Then its attribute is first name, last name, username, and password. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you have learned in this video. And maybe next time we're gonna talk about another information for implementing or adding data in our database. So if you have questions, feel free to comment in this video. So see you next time, guys. Bye bye.